Hey guys, this is Collector Dude. I'm back. I'm going to show you what I got in my mail call. Everything. I got these a couple of days ago, so I said I'm going to show them, and let me open them up. I'm going to pause it, open them up, and I'll be right back. Hey everybody, I'm back. I opened up the packages and everything and checked out what I got, and 3 hours later, I like to watch SpongeBob. I used to love to watch it with my kids and everything like that. They used to do that all the time, and I'd laugh. But no, not that long. It's only been about 10 minutes. But if that, I found this because I couldn't get it. I remember I told my story about trying to get this at Midtown Comics. Put it on my shopping cart. Waited too long, maybe an hour or so, and boom, they were gone. And when you click to go buy it, it says something's been removed from your cart because it's no longer available. And I'm like, ah! So I found this on Amazon.com. The only place I could find it because it wasn't on mycomicshop.com either. And I don't go to Mile High Comics too much to find them, but I found 2 covers of it. And I paid $10 for both of them together. It was an order, I think, plus shipping and handling. So it was like $5, maybe a little bit more per cover, or something like that. But I bought 2 covers. So hopefully I can use these in a coming contest or something like that. I've been trying to find covers. When I see the covers and they're worth a lot, like I'd like to get the Jenny Frison covers and everything because she's awesome. I like to go back and get some of her early ones, even the ones that are popular now, the one with the face and everything. The earlier ones were really nice too. So if I can get those, I'm gonna go pick those up too and get like doubles of them, like I do with Art Germ. But that's what, as soon as I saw that, I said that's a cool cover, so I had to pick it up. But Red Hood Outlaw number 27. I got 2 of those from, like I said, Amazon. And what is the name of the guy? It was shout out to Silver Age Comics in Astoria, New York. So that's who shipped that to me. And then I got these from mycomicshop.com. I got this one I thought was cool. There's so many different versions and variants that they got coming out of this. I think this is variant number 4 or number 5 or something like that, 5th printing. So I thought that was cool. I just like the rough style of it. It's like what he drew it as real quick, trying to figure out exactly what he's going to make it do, and then they come up with the colored version after it was inked and everything, real nice. But that's number 1 of Venom. And I got a signed copy from Ryan Stegman. That was good. And it was amazing. It was just regular price. And sometimes, like with Jim Lee's, his books, you're going to pay a little bit of money for them. And if you haven't checked yet, go to midtowncomicsshop.com and go in the preview section for pre-orders and everything. There's one coming out of Batman Damned, the Jim Lee version cover. It's selling for $52 plus some change. The signed version by Brian Azzarello. He's signing it. So if you go to the preview section, go to the DC Comics section, scroll down, you can get a signed copy of Batman Damned number 1 with the Jim Lee cover for $52 signed by Brian Azzarello. The Jim Lee version is going to cost you a little bit more money. That was $224. $224 and some change with Jim Lee's signature on it. Both of them haven't signed it though. They just signed one for Jim Lee, one for Brian Azzarello. So I bought the Brian Azzarello one. I'd like to go back and get another one and use it for a contest, but I got to save up some money because that was $52. I pre-ordered it on a card, and that's going to come in. It's coming out in December. So if you go on there, you can still get them. So if you want to get a signed copy, you know they're going for a lot more than that. And it ain't even got a signature on it. So if you value the signature like I do, I like the signature on it. I'd like to meet them and see them sign it and get to talk to them a little bit. But if you can't meet them, like I say I do, I don't get to go to conventions too much. I'm going to plan that though in the future where I go and get to meet some of these guys like I used to. I used to do it about years ago when I was younger. I'd go to some of these conventions. But if you don't get a chance to do that though, Midtown Comics has a lot of books on there that are signed. And every time they offer one, no matter what company it's from, usually if I like the book, I'll get it. And I don't get the ones too much that are like 12, 15, 13. I don't buy those too much. But if it's a regular price book, I'll get that. And maybe choice books, I'll pay a little bit more for. Batman Damned, since it's going for so much money, that's when I went and I said I'll pay $52 for a signed Brian Azzarello cover. So if you can get that, go to midtowncomics.com and get it before they're too late. They might be all sold out. Like I said, if before they're sold out, I'd like to try to get another cover of that. or get another copy of it. If I had the money, I would get a signed Jim Lee one, but I don't have the money for that. Everything. So maybe if I saved just for that one book and don't go out and buy books weekly, which is hard to do, I could do it. But since I don't, maybe it will come down in price. But with Jim Lee, usually no, they're gonna keep the price high for him. And Mark Wade, sometimes he'll have a lower copy signed by him. Jay Lee and stuff like that. Those guys, you can get lower price copies and stuff. But Jim Chung, George Perez, like he doesn't. I don't think I've seen any signed books from him. But his special cover for I think it's Spider-Man, something like that. He's doing a variant cover. I don't know if it's Spider-Geddon or Spider-Man. His was like $51 on the site. But if you don't want to buy it at Midtown Comics, go to mycomicshop.com. Like I said, the Aquaman number 8, I know Justice League number 8 with Aquaman on the cover. The pencil version, their regular version is $3.39 or something like that on Midtown Comics with the color in it, and my comic shop has it for $3.99. The regular price $3.99, but the pencil version on my Midtown Comics is I think it's like $25, something like that. But on mycomicshop.com is $15. So if you want to do that, go to mycomicshop.com and you get the pencil version of Aquaman for $15. And I think some of the other versions like Superman and Wonder Woman and Cyborg and all of them might be a little cheaper on mycomicshop.com, but not much, because those, I think they're $60 instead of $63 for Superman and Wonder Woman. Cyborg, I think, is $48 for the pencil version of Jim Lee. And I think that was Justice League number 5. And the Batman one, I think that's sold out completely. That's because that's number 1. That's so far back that one's sold out even on there. But I think they might still have it on my Midtown Comics, but I'm not sure. You can check them. But I like those pencil versions too. But with them costing so much, I'm like, I don't want to be spending that much money for those when I can get comic books. But if I were to go, you know what, I'm not gonna buy any comic books. I'm gonna save up and just get that one book. I'll do that sometimes, but not all the time. Just like with the signed Brian Azzarello book for Batman Damned. I set the money aside for that one and got that. So I might try to get another one like for a contest. But if any of you guys that are watching this video that do contest, if you want to try to do that, if you got the money or something like that, like if it's not a graded book, and usually it's going to come not dinged or anything like that, they're going to take care of it, and they're not going to give him like a 7.0 or 5.0 Batman Damned to let him sign it. They're going to give him a near mint copy that's a 9 and up or something for them to sign those, because they know people aren't going to pay $51 for a dinged up copy, even though it's got a signature on it. So Midtown Comics has them on there. So if you want to if you're doing a show, or a channel, and you want to have a book that's worth something, and it's not like graded in the plastic slab or something like that, and you want to give it away for a subscriber contest, which I'm going to try to do, go there and get books like that on there. But okay, back to the comic book show. This one, love it. Love that costume. So there's a connecting cover as well, and I missed out on getting that on Midtown Comics. Hopefully I can find it on mycomicshop.com. And I noticed also too, Midtown Comics shows you the comic books a week ahead. mycomicshop.com shows you the comic books like Wednesday, boom, October 24th. That's when you see their books. But Midtown Comics shows you this week for next week, which is nice. You can go ahead. So if you didn't get that Wonder Woman cover, like I woke up yesterday morning, and I did it again. I got a Wonder Woman witching hour number of, I can't remember which number it is, but she's in a blue suit with gold. And it was another Jenny Frison cover, and I put it in my shopping cart, and I got onto something else because I had some work to do around the house and stuff like that. And I went back, and when I went to go do my hunt, I remembered, I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to buy that book. So I went back on, it was gone by the time it was like 3 or 4 hours later, and it was gone. But they had sold out of them at first, and then somehow they must have found some more, like I said I've done before with the Batgirl cover that they by Josh Middleton, I think it was, or yeah, Josh Middleton. I went and found one of those, and I bought 2 of them for $4 each. But they put another Wonder Woman in there, and I'm not sure how many they had, but I put one in my shopping cart, and there was still more in there. Usually when they do it, I think it shows it's empty or something, but you can only buy one. And when I went back, it was gone. So hopefully I can find it next week if I go in immediately to mycomicshop.com and buy one, because I like, and I don't know if there's any limit on that page for how many books you can get. Like Midtown will limit to 2, like the recent Batgirl comic book that just came out with, that's coming out next week. It limited to 2 per customer, but I'm not sure if they do that too much on mycomicshop.com, because there's a bunch of comic book stores that I guess they get their stuff from. But like I said, this one is one of the part of the books that's I'm going to read. Maybe I'll read or just flip through it, because I'm not sure if that's really doing good or not, like that, like I said. But I do it just for my own personal fun on my channel. But this one was popular, I've seen too. So this is Infinity Wars number 4, with a nice cover, the battle zone cover, or battlefield. What is it called? Say it right. Battle lines. That's it. So the battle lines cover, and art by Seijun Zhou, and with awesome inside art by one of my favorite artists, Mike Deodato Jr. Very good. His artwork is just beautiful. It's like I said, I do the art books, but I want to do more of them, like I said. So I'm going to go through his comic books as well, and do some flip through, so you can see the artwork in there. And then this one, I paid regular price for. I paid, let's see, I got my paper here. I paid for Venom, I paid $4.99 for. Cosmic Ghost Rider, this one here, I paid $7 for this one. My comic shop. I missed it when it came out. I didn't get it, and so and then I think a couple of days later it was sold out. So I'm like, dog it. So I missed it. So I went on mycomicshop.com and got it for $7. Infinity Wars, I paid $4.99 for. Spider-Geddon, that number 1, I paid $3.99 for. And I got one more book to show you. And I was given a heads up online about that, and I thought that was cool. So, but this one, look how long the tape is. You have to be very, very careful with these. I put the tape down, and then I take the book out, because I do not want it. I can see it now getting tape stuck on it. But battle lines, and Max Lim did the artwork for that. That's cool. Kind of like a Clayton Crane Ghost Rider. But just there's the artwork inside, for Cosmic Ghost Rider. I haven't been reading this, but maybe I'll pick it up in trade or try to get some of the back issues. But a lot of times, though, and I was talking to somebody yesterday at Half Price Books, that they buy a lot of books, but they're thinking about, to save money, all they're going to do is wait a little bit, because they got so many books already. They'll wait a little bit, and they might find them at a Half Price Books. Like I found Captain America 3 and 4 at the Half Price Books yesterday. I had them and I put them back, because I got some of the other stuff that I showed on some of my other videos. And then I had Century 2, 3, and 4 there, but I put those back. But I liked Century. I read the first one. It was pretty interesting. I liked the story. So if I can, I might go back and get them. Maybe later on this week or something like that when I get paid again. But it was a really good story. Century and the new one. And Captain America, I like, is it Linnell Francis Yu's artwork? Like I showed you some of the other books. His artwork is great too. I loved his stuff. So I might go back and get those if they're still there. But a lot of people go in. When I was there, it was 2 serious guys there. And then after that, after they left, there was a few other people that were kind of serious and everything like that. But they were looking through all the books as well. I was there maybe 2 hours, just going around the whole thing, because they had a lot of books. And I had like a stack, like maybe 2 feet tall, and everything. And I just put them down. And I went through and seen which ones I wanted. I grabbed everything that I might want, some of the old stuff, and then what I showed you in some of my past videos, just that I'm going to upload from today that I did. I just whittled it down to that and said, okay, this is what I'm going to get. And I think I ended up getting out of 100 books or something like that. I got something, or not 100 books, maybe 60 books. I took home maybe 30 of them. So that's what I do usually. I find what I like and then put around and then say, okay, I don't like that one, I don't like that one, But I plus some of them I did want, but it was like Key Comics Market Watch guy talks about it too. Brian, I think is his name. He talks about like, man, I'd like to get that, I'd like to get that. But then you look at, that's going, even though it's $1, it's still going to cost you. You got 100 books, that's $100. So, but we'll see how fast I did that math. But and they charge a little bit of tax, but well, whatever the tax is. But I couldn't get them all, so I had to put them back. This is the last one though that I got. I ordered from mycomicshop.com. This one. And I can't remember who gave me a heads up for this. I think it might have been Jim Comics again, but it might have been somebody else. I'm sorry, I can't remember. But Jim Comics usually is the guy that does it. Jim Comics. But this is the variant version with the tongue sticking out. And they had this at mycomicshop.com, not a half price books, but mycomicshop.com. And I paid $19.50 for this. They got 9 issues left. Usually, if you go to mycomicshop.com, they have like the list all the different squares that they have, and they have the book, and then they have the squares next to it. So if you go there and you see it, this is the like I said, this is a special cover of 1950. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Here it is right here, mycomicshop.com. Here's the cover. You click on that. That's the cover with the tongue. And click back on it to let it go down. But if I can show you, see, there's the cover. But see, they're all 1950 near mints, 9.2, 9.2. They got a 9.0 for 1750. Then they got some more 19.2s, 1950, more 9.0, see, 1750. So that's what they got. That's what they got going on there. And that's all. This is all the other Venoms that they got. And this is like the regular cover here. That's the regular cover without the tongue. And you see the one with the tongue. And they gave me a heads up about that. So I said, no, I'm going to go over and see if I can find that. But it wasn't on Midtown Comics. So when I can't find it on Midtown Comics, I'll go to mycomicshop.com and do it. And I found it. And you see these are going just for regular price. But on Midtown Comics is $3.39. You save 15% per purchase on there. But on here you pay regular price. But if you can't find it on there, you come to this site and everything. Like I said, and I found, see, there's the other ones. But like I said, I found this one. And they had it. I was like, cool. But one thing they don't have that Midtown Comics has, they don't have like signings. And you get the signed books on Midtown. So, you pick between the two that you want to go to get what you need so you can fulfill your collection. But like I said, you can see that that's what they're costing now. So if you want to buy one, I didn't see it on Amazon either, unless I overlooked it. But if you want to get them, go to mycomicshop.com and get that book. Because I thought that was cool. As soon as I saw it, I might even get another one. Because if I can get another one, save up some money, get another one while they're still there, I can have a contest and give it away. But if you want to do a contest and you got $20 or something like that, plus shipping and handling, you can have a couple of issues to give away for subscriber contests or something like that. So like books like that, people would want, they'll subscribe to your channel hopefully, and you can build your stuff up, build your fans up and your base and your viewers and stuff like that. Like I love all the different guys on these shows, on these channels. I love going to their channels and seeing what they got and what they show. And there's some awesome dudes. I might even do a video and I'm just going to read off some of the names and everything of some of these guys because they're really good, like I said. But all these guys are good. Like I said, the Chenist, he'll get a stack of books and he'll go, I read them all 29 of them, and I'm going to tell you about them right now. And I don't know how he does it, but he does it. He's good. Jim Comics does it. He shows off good stuff and everything like that. Comic Vantage, that's another dude. He used to do the thing with hands and everything like that, and he'd stick the books out, but now he's gone digital now, and it's cool too. So go to him, check him out too, Comic Vantage. But Key Comics Market Watch dude is good. And Mercenaut, I think is his name, is good. And there's so many other ones. Daz, the Key Chaser. Daz, like D-A-Z. And there's a bunch of other ones, but I just went on and went click, and subscribed and hit the bell on all these guys, and I go and watch them. Like the museum guy, Masters Museum guy with he does all the different Mego action figures and everything like that. He's going to contest right now. I'm not sure if it's an older one or not, but they're giving away a Robin figure. But check him out too. But I'll look it up and make sure I get the names correct. But some of these, let me check real quick right now so I can get the names right. But Mercenaut, Like this dude here, he shows some really good books, Mercenaut. And like I said, I like Angry Joe. And who else on here do I get? Two Mao, this guy here, right there. He's got some good books that he shows. And there's so many different dudes. Comics, this guy, Comic Storian. There's a couple of guys here, Comic Storian. And this guy here. Is it Best Clips? And these guys, the GO2 Go-To Geeks, they're good too. They're funny. They play off each other. They'll have like stacks of books, and they'll show, one will show his book and one will show his book, and they'll go, "Hey, I like that." Oh, I like yours too. But they're really good. So Near Mint Condition is another one. If we can focus. Yeah, come on. But Near Mint Condition, this guy right here. So he's good. But there's, like I said, there's so many guys that I like to look at. Oh, here it is. MIB Toy Museum. This guy's good. Let's show his videos. MIB Master Toy Museum, 1979. But check him out. If you like Mego characters, Mego figures and everything, he's really good. So, but diversity in comics is good. Who else is another one? Like I said, there's a bunch of them I go to, and I look at their J Rules. This guy, Geek Out, he's good. He owns a comic book store. He's good. But like I said, I go to a lot of them and just listen to what they have to say. And some of them pop culture philosophers and stuff. But I go to a lot of them and just pay attention to what they say. And like I said, when one of these guys mentioned, Jim Comics mentioned the annual for Venom, and I wouldn't have known what the cover looked like if I hadn't gone to his page. I went there and got it. And this guy, I think it was Jim Comics did this one too. But I saw that and I said, I got to get it. And then one thing, oh no, it might have been a Facebook page post on one of my Facebook. I remember that. He said, hey, here's a special cover. If you guys see it, get it. I think that's what it was. It was a Facebook post. But, you know, you always get your leads from somewhere. As soon as you see it, you might not remember it all the time, but I need to do that. Next time I see someone, I'm going to write that down, and then I'll give them a shout out when I get it. But once I find out, if I can find out who posted that to show me that, get that Venom book with the tongue, the special variant cover, I'll post it on one of my pages or one of my next videos. I'll give them a shout out. But like I said, I'm going to do some more videos today. Hopefully I'll do some more flip through with the artwork, because I know you guys like that with Jim Lee and Michael Deodato Jr. and Alex Ross and stuff like that. And there's so many books and so many different characters and everything that I like. I'm going to keep doing art videos and everything as much as I can do, so because you guys enjoy that. But thank you very much for watching. That's all I have for now. You guys have a great day, and Collector Dude is out.